whatever the next screen is. I don't think I've made a next screen from here. The intention I had was, if you come in here, play solo, then you've got like this a new file, or pick an existing file. These would be like files that have some progression stored in them. And then multiplayer, I think I'd want something similar, but then you've got the complication of if you pick a file, or what if someone else picks a file, and can you both store progression, and it kind of links to both of your files as you go, and do you want to generate some sort of unique ID and they generate the same ID or something so that you can link these things together? And then what happens if you play without them? Does your thing make progress and does theirs not? And does it resynchronize when you play together again? I don't know. All of these thoughts. But I guess once we click here and we go through into the next screen, that will be some sort of file select screen in some capacity. Pick a file and then you start playing the game. So we'll want to queue as a child of this whole thing, which is multiplayer menu flow ID. I want to queue as a child of that. So I've got single player file select menu. I guess I want to make a multiplayer. It really gets to me when I'm writing this stuff out like this, where single player has a space in it and multiplayer doesn't. And that just looks weird. Oh well. So I'll make one of those. And we'll queue that in. That same check I can do when we join the party down here. So that's cool. This thing doesn't exist yet. So let's take the single player file thing and just duplicate that. I like how I can make a menu of like 70 lines of code and it works. Okay, cool. That should just work then. Pulling it from there. No parameters, and here. We're not loading in the file. Boo. Undeclared identifier. Player file select menu. Oops. Done. Undeclared identifier make start new. Oh yeah, I should probably turn that off. That one there. We haven't got that submenu in yet. Cool. So now play multiplayer, create a party. We're now into this new menu here, which looks the same as the other one. None of these buttons do anything yet. Go back. We come back here. When I press back, I probably want to leave whatever party I'm in. So this is us pressing back here. So at this point, we should say networking client leave party, passing in the networking client. In fact, we could do better. We'll do that when we stop. So regardless of why we stop, whether it's clicking that button or pressing some other button like the escape key